abolish the commandment of circumcision?
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
Who gave him that right?
God.
Where did God say you have to abolish circumcision?
God.
Don't tell me God.
Why not?
It is Paul. Paul is not your God. Unless you believe he's your
God
God.
allowed Paul to do that.
Where did God say do away with the circumcision law?
Circumcision of the heart.
No. Where did God say that?
It's in the Bible. God.
Show me from the Bible. Don't make up things.
I'll show you.
You can never show it from the Bible.
It's circumcision.
Because it's only Paul who said it.
We believe circumcision with the heart.
Yeah, Paul said it, not Jesus.
He was guided by the Holy Spirit.
Okay, who's got more right to change anything? Jesus or Paul?
Jesus is after Paul. So Paul is after
Jesus is after Paul?
Paul is after
You
Jesus.
know, these guys are mentally Paul worshippers.
Paul
That's
is-
why he's saying Jesus is after
No,
Paul.
sorry.
That's called a Freudian slip. Why is the circumcision law, which was given to Abraham until the end of time, abolished by Paul? Who gave him that right? When Jesus didn't do it, when none of the prophets did it, between Abraham and Paul, we had many prophets. None of them abolished it, but only the self-professed apostle did it. Okay? He did not have the right to abolish the law of God, because God himself said this law, this commandment of circumcision is going to be until the end of time.
He said circumcision of the heart in the New
Of course he said, I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
But I'm asking, who gave him that right?
God.
Where did he say that? Show me. Show me where God gives him that right
Okay.
to do away the laws of God, which are eternal.
I have to analyze.
You can't analyze the fact that Jesus didn't abolish that law, but Paul did.
Because we believe as Christians, Jesus had to fulfill the complete Mosaic law to do away with it.
Who said with it?
Otherwise he would have been
You
hypocrite.
added do away with it.
Yeah.
Jesus never said that.
It doesn't matter.
Jesus said no one can change it, not even a jot, not even a dot or a tittle, which means not the minutest change. This guy saying do away with it. Where did you get this nonsense from? Your church? Most likely. Just like you got the Trinity from them as well, which is not in the Bible. Who abolished the commandment of circumcision?
Okay, I'm trying to understand the point of view of the Christian. So he believed that Paul is guided by God or commanded by God because he is guided by the Holy Spirit. So when Paul says that now circumcision is circumcision of heart, no longer circumcision, physical circumcision, that is endorsed by God, right? What is because that puts Paul in place of a messenger of God, right? I mean, just like throughout human history, the only how to say human being that can bring forth changes in Sharia, changes in jurisprudence, are messengers of God, where God is sending them commands or commandments that, from time to time, God can change certain commandments of that time. But how do us human beings knows that there's a new commandment, there's new Sharia, there's new laws, is when the messenger comes. But the messenger have to be proven that this is indeed a messenger of God. Otherwise, whoever can make claim, right? And that is why all messengers of God are given miracles by God, so that they are known. This is indeed a messenger of God. This is not just a random human being that make claims. Now, do Christians see Paul in that way? That he is in line with all the messengers of God, where God can actually instruct new sets of command or changes and alteration of new command compared to what is previously. Is that how Paul is being viewed? If that is the case, what exactly is the proof that you see that based on this proof, based on this evidence or miracle, Paul is indeed a messenger of God? Right, so that's my question, because otherwise you wouldn't accept him to legitimately change the rulings of God, right? Because what is his authority? Because if you, I'm not sure how Christians see the apostles of Jesus, the apostles of Jesus, right? Do they have the right and the ability and the authority to make any alteration in the law or rulings or jurisprudence? Do they have that authority, and how so if that is the case? Because if you see all the disciples of Jesus have that authority, and then you include Paul in that, at least that is consistent, even though to me it doesn't make sense, but at least you are being consistent that any of the apostle of Jesus can update new rulings, etc., right? But if you that if you view that no, it should be Jesus that really teach us what is the ruling, etc., the apostles should just follow Jesus. What changes with Paul? Why is Paul different? Or do you disagree with the video that no, Paul never make these changes, right? If that is your position, that is even more interesting, I would say. Alright, so that's it. Hopefully someone can educate me on this. Thank you for watching. See you next time.